It's caught in the crossfire. It's caught in the
Yes, guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bear, and this is Bear's Eight-Legged Freaks. As always, first of all, if you're new here, a massive, massive welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Your support means the world. If you like videos that are tarantula, spider, and now centipede based, make sure you like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Boom. Right, today's episode, whoa. We're going to be talking about handling a tarantula. God. Now, this has got mixed reviews throughout the whole tarantula community. Some people will say, yeah, it's okay. Some people say it won't. Some people say it's dangerous. Some people say it ain't. Everybody you speak to have their own opinion on this. Like, personal preference for me, I don't purposely hold my tarantulas. However, I do hold them if I'm opening the enclosure and they wander out. I will quite happily put my hand there and let them wander on my hand, up my arm, and then I'll put them back. And it is an awesome feeling when you do hold a tarantula. I find it quite therapeutic, to be honest with you. But yeah, tarantulas don't really benefit from it. They don't, as I've said many times before, they don't sort of have connections or feelings as so like a dog or a cat would, let's say. But yeah, but what I'm going to do, I put this video together for those people that do want to hold their tarantula, so you can see the safe way to do it and to make sure that your tarantula is in the right mood to be held. So yeah, I'm going to shut up in a second. I'm going to roll the intro. Yeah, then we're just going to dive straight in. So yeah, roll the intro. Let's go. Welcome back, guys. So you're thinking about holding your tarantula for the first time. Where do you start? How do you get your tarantula out? How do you know your tarantula is in the right mood to be held? What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a few tips and then I will show you how I get a tarantula out safely and how I put the tarantula back. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do before getting your tarantula out is you're going to want to make sure that you're doing it on a flat surface, like on the floor, on the bed, somewhere where you're holding your tarantula. If you get spooked or if it bolts, if it falls, it's not going to be from a great height. Now, if a fall happens from a great height, it's going to be fatal for your tarantula, and that is the last thing you want. Secondly, you're going to want to take the lid off the enclosure and you're going to want to check the mood of your tarantula. And the best way to do this is get your brush and just touch the back legs and just see how your tarantula responds. Now, if your tarantula fires round, rears up, fret pose, kicks hairs or anything like that, you know it's a no-go. So yeah, put the lid on the enclosure and leave them be. Now, if your tarantula sort of like just moves to the side, not really fazed by it, you know it's going to be okay, so you can carry on. Another thing you're not going to want to do is don't just slap your hand down in front of the tarantula. Now, a lot of people drop their prey in and your tarantula sort of pounces. I mean, you can imagine sort of slapping your hand down in front, depending on the temperament. You don't know what's going to happen. So always keep your hand at a distance and just guide them with your brush. I mean, some tarantulas, like my girl that I'll show you in a minute, my Rosea, Expeteri, as soon as I take the lid off, she is up the side and she almost wants to come out. So I literally just guide her over with the brush onto my hand, nice and easy. Also, be careful what tarantulas you are holding. I know a lot of people out there that hold old world tarantulas. I wouldn't recommend that personally. They can be very defensive, they're a lot faster, and their venom is a lot more potent as well. So I would stay clear of that. There are people that do it successfully, and it is cool to see, but yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Bear in mind, it's all about your tarantula safety here. The tarantulas that I have held are New World tarantulas. The only thing you've got to be careful with here is the urticating hairs. Obviously, if you do get them on your skin, it can cause itching, like rashes, blisters. I've had it so many times. There are things you can do though to stop this, like wear gloves when you're doing maintenance or you are holding. But yeah, also people might tell you certain tarantulas that they think is okay to hold. Like some people might say to you, "Oh yeah, hold a Homori, the Mexican red knee. They're really docile." That is not the case. I've said it many a times. Every tarantula differs between molts. Now I've got Homoris that are really defensive as soon as I go into the enclosure. However, a couple of months ago, they were really chilled and laid back. So yeah, as I said, always check the mood of your tarantula first and then go from there. But what I'm going to do now, I pretty much covered the basics. So yeah, I'm going to roll the clip and show you how to get a tarantula out safely and how to put it back. Hope you enjoy. Right, so here we go, guys. This is my Gravastona rosea experteri. Beautiful girl I rescued a few months ago. As you could probably see just through the top, she's already made her way up the side. She always does this. Ah, there she is. Look at her. One absolute beauty. Now, the one thing I'm going to want to do here, straight away, before I do anything, I mean, we're on the floor, we're set. So I'm just going to get the brush and just tap her legs just to see that she's okay. And that I'll be okay, putting my hand ready to get her out. And what I'll do is I'm just going to put my hand right on the edge of the enclosure. As there's no like threat pose or anything like that kicking hairs, I know it's going to be okay. So I'll use the brush again and I'll just gently guide her over. Just like that. There we go. Absolute beauty. Now she is an old girl. I think she's 20 plus years from the guy that I rescued her from. But yeah, she's so gentle. Absolute sweetheart. Now she's on my hand. I can just gently lift up. There we go. Her feet's off the enclosure now. And what I'll do, I'll just put one hand in front of the other as she's making her way across. There we go, hand in front of the other again. You'll find a lot of them will do this. Either that or sort of wander up your arm. But as long as you stay nice and relaxed, nice and calm, everything is all good. And as I said before as well, when these moments happen, it is just amazing. I can't explain it. As I said before, it's very therapeutic, but yeah, very magical moment when you hold a tarantula, I find. Yeah, as you can see, proper wandering about, but again, just one hand in front of the other. Nice and slowly. Beautiful. And what I'll do in a minute is once sort of like I've had enough of holding her, I'll literally just put my hand down into the enclosure and I'll let her wander off. To be fair, I could probably stay like this for hours. Just get transfixed. Absolutely incredible. Oh, she's having a bit of a pause now. Bless her. I'll do it a second. I'll just slowly move my hand and it should get her moving again. Yeah, there we go. Now what I'll do is put my hand down just like that and then let her wander back in. Amazing. So there you have it, guys. I really hope for those of you that are watching, that are considering holding their tarantula, this video has benefited you in some way. When you do hold your tarantula, you can do it safely, and it's both safe for yourself and your tarantula. If you have found it useful, drop a comment below, let me know. Also give a like. And if you haven't already, and you do like videos like this, it would mean the world if you would hit that subscribe button. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Again, I really hope you've enjoyed this video and it's helped you in some way. Thank you so much for watching. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care. All the best. I will see you soon.